Hello everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Miss Vega, and for today's enrichment video, we're going to be scrapbooking. So make sure you go get some photos. You can get construction paper, cardstock paper, get scissors, markers, stickers, anything you really want to decorate. And we're going to make use of those photos in a better way so that they can be on display for others to see. If you don't have a scrapbook actual book, like an album, you can use a journal, anything, that's kind of like book related. All right, so let's get started. All right, so this is all the materials that I brought to scrapbook. This is my own personal scrapbook. I have other ones at home, but I wanted to personalize this one more. I even painted on this one. So you can do something like that with your journal or whatever scrapbook that you have at home. I have my photos, my markers, my ruler, some stickers, also some stickers in here. I have a different assortment of scissors that cut different styles and different shapes. I have some various tapes. So I have double-sided tape, just regular tape, and like some photo corner tape. And then I brought some like cardstock that I can put as my backdrop. I have some beachy theme ones, or you can go with just some plain assortment of colors. So whatever your preference is, you can go with that. All right, so the first thing you're gonna do is go through all those photos. You're gonna wanna pick out a good 7 or so that you wanna showcase to everybody. So I've already sifted through my photos and I've picked out a good 7, I could say, yeah. And my theme for this scrapbook page is, very beachy. I went on a trip with my family to the Bahamas and we did a sea lion experience. So I want to show that to everybody who, views my scrapbook. So I'm going to figure out some backgrounds that I want to put for them. So let me just go through them. And sometimes if you get a background, you may want to like lay your photos out to see how they would look behind it. So this one doesn't look too bad either. Yeah, no, I don't really like this one. So this one's an option. I have a second page of this one. Yeah, I think that's too much blue, so we're gonna count that one out. And this one looks pretty good too. So I might just keep these 2 for right now, and then I might change my mind later on. So these are some options now, but I can also flip through some of these pages here. Might not. Let's see if there's a yellow. A yellow wouldn't be bad either, to kind of give the blue background in the photo some contrast. But I think for right now, we're just gonna go with these pages. So I'm just gonna move everything off here to the side. All right, I'll move the scrapbook off to the side as well. Okay, so I have my photos that I wanna work with. I kinda wanna showcase the sea lion as well as my family and stuff like that. So I may wanna put, them at the top. I may wanna cut off some of the excess photo edge that's kind of just like not important. And remember, you can cut your photos into different kinds of shapes. You can leave them square if you'd like, but you can also cut them into circles. Use any shape you want actually to showcase your photos. I may also want to pick out some letters to write where we were so that I could remember that and let others know where we were. So we were at Atlantis, so maybe I could spell the word Atlantis with all of these letters, and then I could put the year we went, and we went there last year, so we could put 2019. All right, so what I was thinking was that I can put this photo here in the middle, maybe have this one here on the side, and kind of have like a 5-star photo. Obviously, they're not gonna be like this. I think I'm gonna cut all of them into different shapes and sizes. I'm thinking I want to cut this one here. Let me just start that. Let me get a ruler. You can use a pen or you can use a pencil, whatever you would like, really. There's no rules to this. Let me just put these off to the side. Okay, let's just make sure it's angled properly. And I'm just going to draw a line straight down. photo so I can cut it right after. Let me just move this off to the side as well. Yeah, scrapbooking is a great way to showcase to others things you've done, your experiences. So I would highly recommend doing a scrapbook, even from pictures from school, pictures with your family on other trips you've taken with them. It'd be a great way to show others. And it'd be a nice experience if you would also include your family and, you know, did this with them. I think that'd be nice to reminisce on those memories and stuff like that. Okay, so I have the first one cut. Now let me pick another one. Thinking maybe this one. I kind of want to showcase the sea lion. I want to kind of cut it in a circle, in a circular shape. Maybe let me get a pencil. Let's see. I kind of want to get circular motion. I haven't drawn anything yet, but I kind of want to get a vision or kind of an idea of what I want it to look like. Let's see. Maybe let me use this. I'm going to use this candle lid. So let me just flip this over so I can do it on the back instead, just in case I make some mistakes. On the back, no one will be able to see your mistakes, so it'll be okay if you do that. Oh, let me use a pen instead, actually. I might not be able to get everything, but it'd be great. Okay to do that for now. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what we're working with. Let's move the scraps out of the way. Okay, that's actually not too bad. I kind of want to make it a little bit smaller. You know, I don't want this edge on the top. Kind of doesn't look really pretty. Maybe I can create a bubble effect or a zigzag effect with one of these. Maybe I'll pick this one. Let's see what this looks like. Maybe I can create like ripples in like the water. I think that would be actually really nice to see. You kind of want to line up these scissors as well, so that you're not like mismatching the design that you're creating. So I don't know if you guys can see that. It kind of has like a wave effect right here. Okay. I don't think that looks bad either. That actually looks really nice. So let me just kind of match and mimic the top with the bottom. Doesn't look too bad right now either. I think I might have caught it a little bit off. So let me try and fix that. Okay. Okay, if you always make a mistake, it's no big deal. You can always cut right over it. I just want to make sure there's no rough edges to this. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to cut more of the bottom. Just make sure that's straight. All right, awesome. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna cut the sides as well. Mm-hmm. Perfect. All right, let me just get those scraps out of the way. Perfect. Okay, so I have my second photo, which isn't too bad. It looks really nice. Let's see now. All right, maybe I want to showcase myself getting to feed the sea lion. I thought that was actually a really cool experience. Okay, so let's think. And this does take time, so make sure you think it through before you cut anything. You want to make sure that you really like what you're doing with your photos. Kind of want to make like an oval shape, maybe this way, an oval. Or maybe I can make it I can make it rectangular and then maybe kind of like make the edges on the side very rounded. I think that will look good as well. Okay, so let me just see right here. Let me get my ruler again. Let me get my pen. I'm just going to draw a line at the top. Okay, so I have that there. I'm probably going to want to chop the photo right about here. Okay, maybe a little bit more. Right there. Okay, so I'm probably going to take my normal regular scissors and I'm just going to cut right here on those lines that I drew. So I have that, and if you don't have an edge, there's actually some stencils that you can have cut the edge and make them rounded. But if you don't have something like that, I'm sure you can get like a circle or something like that and just round it off. You can use the opening of a scissors. You can use the top of a candle like I did. Whatever you find in your house. Okay, you can get creative. Rounded. Okay, kind of like that. And I think I am able to freehand it without using the stencil, but I just kind of want to make them rounded so they're not so pointy. Okay. Last corner. All right, awesome. So now you can take those scissors again and you can just cut off those corners. So that your edges are nice and rounded. Awesome. All right, so now I have my second photo with my edges now rounded, and I think that looks really, really good. Okay, and I have two more that I kind of want to touch upon. I think I'm going to put this one away. All right. Okay, so I have another one of one of my family members swimming with the sea lion, and I was swimming with the sea lion as well. That was a really good experience. Very cool to have them swimming around you. Okay, so let's see. Kind of be like this. It's kind of like a lot of blue happening around here, so you might want to cut. Let me see these. Zigzag? Do I want zigzag? Maybe I'll use these. These actually look really nice and have a nice design to it. I may use this one to cut some of the sides off here. Let's do that instead. Okay. Let me just draw a line on the back of it so that I don't ruin the front. Or I can do it on the front. Let me just do a little piece on the front. Right here. And I think that side would be fine. Let me just try and find where that same edge stopped so I can continue that pattern, because you don't want to stop and start at a pattern where it doesn't match, because that's actually going to make it look a lot worse. Right. Yeah, I think that actually looks really nice. It has a really good design on the side. I may want to do it just kind of like this one and have it go all the way around the photo. And what I enjoy so much about these scrapbooks is that they're totally up to you, how you want to decorate them, how you want to showcase your photos, how you want to create pictures and you know, memories. I'm thinking I might want to leave it like that. I think that looks pretty good. Okay, so I did that one. Okay, now we have the last photo. All right, so I've actually decided that I think I'm gonna cut this photo into an oval. And in my house, I found an old Easter egg canister. So I used the half of it, and I'm just gonna cover it over where I think that the photo is gonna look best. And I'm going to draw around it. Okay, so let me just kind of mark off where I think, you know, it's gonna look best. Okay, so I think right there it's gonna look pretty good, so I'm gonna draw around it. And since this egg just so happens to have a flat end, I'm just gonna turn this around and finish it off. Perfect, awesome. All right, so I'm gonna get my normal scissors and I'm going to cut everywhere that I drew. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, so now I have my 5 photos that have already been cut out. Now I can bring in my sheet that I want to lay all of these photos down on. I can really start to, you know, picture where I want to put them all. Okay. So you can angle your photos as well. You don't have to keep them all, you know, straight. you know, kind of like this is kind of, you know, makes the page look very boring. So you can just like slightly tilt or angle your photos so that, you know, they give more of a put together feel. I may want to switch some of these around. I think I like better that star effect. Maybe I want to make this photo just a little bit smaller since all the other ones are a bit smaller. So I'm thinking I might go back in with those scissors that I cut the edges with, and I might want to just chop the top and the bottom off just to make the photo just a bit smaller. Perfect. Okay, I cut more of that top off. Maybe just a little bit on this side. About something like this. Maybe I'll angle them just like this. And then in the middle, I'm thinking about putting the words, you know, Atlantis 2019, because that's, you know, when we took our trip. So I'm thinking about doing that. And then I also have some other stickers, beach related stickers that I may want to put around. So I have some seashells, some sandals, some beach balls, some other fish. Let me see. I just want to go through some other stickers to see what kind of matches together with it. There's some snorkels in this one, so I may want to use some of those. Let's see what else. Oh, there's some fins. I may want to use those as well. There's some nice tropical flowers. You can use those as well. Yeah, I think that's what I want to use for right now. So let me just put these off to the side. What you want to do first before you decorate around is you want to make sure that these photos are secure so they're not moving while you're trying to, you know, put some more stickers, decorate, grab something else. You want to make sure that these are secured and laid. So I'm just going to start from the top down. So I'm just going to kind of slightly move these off to the side. And I'm going to flip this original photo over. And I'm going to grab my double-sided tape. And I'm just going to tape around the border. Okay? So I'm just going to take a little bit of this tape. You don't have to do the full edge. You can just do the points in the middle, which is fine. Try not to touch the tape so much because it'll lose its adhesive. Okay, so you know it's going to be less sticky if you continue to touch it. So I'm just going to put a little bit on each side. Okay, if you don't have double-sided tape, you can just use regular tape and you can roll it up into like a circle and just place it on the back. It works just as well. Okay. Oops. Let me fix that. All right, awesome. Okay, so I finished that. Now I'm going to want to center it, make sure it's nice and centered. You can kind of eyeball it before you place it. I'm going to put it right there. Okay, I'm just going to want to lightly press on where I put that tape and all the edges. So now, as you can see, I'm just trying to move it and it's secure and nice on my paper. Okay, so let me move to this point. I kind of want to angle these photos a little bit, you know, kind of give it some movement so it doesn't look so fixed. So I think I'm going to put this one like that. So on this one, I'm just going to put just little tiny pieces of tape here on the side, since this picture is an oval shape. Okay, and just 2 little sections on the top as well. So now I'm just going to slightly angle this one right about there, like that. Okay, and I'm just going to press around it. And then for this one, I'm going to do the same exact thing. I'm just going to put a little bit of tape on each side. Not a lot. You don't want to waste all the tape because it's unnecessary. Just a little bit goes a long way. Okay. All right, and I'm just going to slightly angle this one in the opposite direction. Okay, right about there. Right, I'm going to just give it a good little rub. Let me go to the last two. Actually, let me see. Okay, hopefully I don't ruin the back. Just want to move it a little bit over to the left so I still have space in the middle to write Atlantis. So I might want to put it right there. Perfect. Okay. Now for these two, I'm just gonna put them kind of how they are and put them kind of like straight. Okay. Let me flip this one over first. And just use a little bit of this tape here. Perfect. Okay. Just going to put some right about right there. Perfect. Just like that. I'm going to flip the last photo over and take this one down. Now, if you didn't have stickers at home, you know, to be able to write what this experience was or what this memory was, you can definitely use markers. That's definitely a good way to get your message across while also keeping it colorful and fun. And I know right now, most of us probably do have a lot of crayons or markers or color pencils hanging around. So that's a great way to use that in your scrapbooking. But for right now, I think I'm going to stay with my stickers, but I did also bring my markers. Maybe I could outline a photo with my markers. You can do different options like that. Okay, and I'm just going to use black stickers to write Atlantis. I'm thinking, let's do that. Okay, and you also want to give yourself enough space so that the word you're spelling, hopefully it's not too long. You want to make sure that it's spaced out in a good way. I can always write it here on the side as well. I think I want to center it. I think I want to make it in the middle. Okay, so I'm going to start right here with my A. Okay. It's always a good reference too to spell out on a piece of paper, on the side piece of paper, what you're going to write. I also did it right here. I have it right here. I wrote one of the scrap behind the scrap of those photos that I've cut. I wrote Atlantis 2019. So I kind of know already what I want to spell so I don't make a mistake. Okay, because when you kind of just, oh, I know that word, but you might just forget how to spell it and then you end up ruining and wasting a sticker. And what's so great about scrapbooking is that you don't have to be perfect. It doesn't always have to look the best. It's always up to your interpretation. And you're just being creative with this. Perfect, and then I can get my numbers, 2019. sometimes if you have really small stickers, you could even use tweezers in order to place them down, because maybe your finger can't grab the whole sticker. So that's a little tip right there. If I have stickers that are way too small, I use tweezers. Okay, and 9. Perfect. During this time, if you take any photos, you could probably also create a scrapbooking page of what you did during quarantine, what you did during school. Maybe you can ask your mom to print out some photos in your printer. So I have Atlantis 2019. I have all my photos, and I think now I just want to decorate, add some little accessories here and there. So we went snorkeling with them after we got to feed them. They showed us different tricks and stuff like that. So I'm going to showcase us going snorkeling. So I'll get this snorkel out. I might put one here because we were both snorkeling right here. So I'm gonna put this snorkel right here. There's some other fish, there's dolphins. This would be great if you had a dolphin experience, if you had swam with the dolphins before. So that would be another good way. And then you get some fins. Okay. I might want to put these like right here. I think that would look nice. Maybe I think it'd be really funny to add this duck who's snorkeling as well, or this turtle. I think that'd be cute. Oh, perfect, and there's more than one, so I get to use it for another time. Okay, maybe I'll use the turtle. I think he looks really cute. So I have the turtle, I think I'm gonna put him on this side. Maybe I'll put the duck on the other side. Nice. Let me get the duck now. Okay. Let's put the duck on this side. Right there. Okay. I want to somehow choose something with like the sea lions and stuff like that. So I don't know if I have the right amount of letters to write sea lions. Oh, I think I do. Maybe I could put sea lions Atlantis 2019. Maybe I can just add it on the top. You see, I even left some extra space so I could possibly do that. Let me see if I can do that. Oh man, these letters are super, super duper tiny. Oh no. Make sure you're being very careful because I just ripped actually that S. So make sure you are very, very careful when pulling your stickers off. That would not be good. Okay. Oops. Now, let me just get this A. Perfect. I need L. You also want to be telling people what you're doing, so it's great to always add like captions. You could add captions as well, or like thought bubbles. I know there is tons of stickers that have that. You can just write it right in, so that's a great way to do it as well. Or you can also just write with markers, with pencil, with pen, whatever you'd like really.
need one more S. And then I am done with that. Perfect. All right. So I have my sea lions, Atlantis 2019. Maybe I want to take out actually that bubble from the O. I don't think that looks really good. Let me see if I can take it out. Just take out the O really quick. Make sure all the other letters can stay in put because I don't want to ruin those either. Here we go. Awesome. I was able to take it off. Awesome. All right, so now I have Sea Lions 2019. It's a great way to showcase that. Let me just double check one more time. I don't want to put anything back else on it. For now, I think that's pretty much it. So once you have your page done, or if you're working in a journal and you know you're working straight from there, then that's fine. But if you have an album just like me, you're just going to open up back up to the page that you have open, and you're just going to slide your new page in, and you're going to try and make sure that you don't ruin any of the photos on the way in. You just kind of twist this sideways so I can have more room to, oh, see, you got to make sure you slide it in nice and easy. You don't ruin any of the photos. Perfect. And now it is a nice page to showcase to others who view your scrapbook. In my scrapbook, I just have some old photos of my dog and me when I was younger, when he was a puppy. I also have sleepovers from friends. When my cousin graduated from UM, I showcased that. So anything like that to showcase, you know, your photos, I think is a great way to do it with a scrapbook. And yeah, so thank you guys for enjoying this enrichment video. I hope you guys get inspired to do your own scrapbook pages. If you do, take pictures and send them to your teachers so that they can send them my way, because I would love to see the different pages or scrapbooks that you guys create. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye, guys.